This is called a turnup. Red solo cups, check. Bottles on deck. Are the girls coming, bro? Yes. Can you double check? Alright. Vodka by the caseload. Ice all in your freezers. You got that new music banging loudly out your speakers. Makeup is applied. Cologne all in the air. He has a fresh haircut. She got that newly bought hair. Clothes fitting just tight. Leaving nothing to the mind. Her body language is amazing. She's even teasing the blind. She's even teasing the blind. Dealing with the due diligence of the daily grind, weekly meetings, readings, classes, but you never fall behind. Ever entrenched in your mundane week life. Guys don't find a girl they want, and girls have no time for Mr. Right. So suspend those thoughts for later days, for now the hour is upon us when the week begins to end and thoughts of Monday start to haunt us. Instantly all the energy you thought was stolen from your soul becomes the driving force propelling your life and morals to let go. You're drowning in deadlines and despair from never stepping outside the lines. 5 p.m. draws ever near and this thought springs to mind. It's Thursday evening in the city and you have no Friday classes. So grab your girls, get your guys. It's time to turn up on their asses. Now, being turned up just refers to being highly energetic or being so faded off a substance that you're anything but kinetic. Being turned up gives you a reason to act out or over the top and gives your sober mind the go ahead. Wait a minute, when your drunken mind should stop. Switch it. Thus, you can see, ladies tend to get a bit looser and guys tend to display their sleeves, and at the end of the day, somebody finds a sober difficulty at drunken ease. Parties become the portals for us to become immortal. In other words, the parties are the fountain of youth. Bottles are the supplies which eliminate verbal pacifiers, which in turn, the burn of alcohol creates a fountain of truth. Sober thoughts spoken through drunken mouths fill the scene. The turn up is a state of mind ever affecting your state of being. You feel the pressure just to keep up. You don't drink, but you don't speak up. So after about 1 or 2 shots, you feel the tipsy start to creep up. You went out hoping to meet up. You could have stayed at home and kicked your feet up. But now, you're a little buzzed, think you're in love, dance and meet the cheeks in the club. He thinks that you're feeling him. But the truth is, you just want to feel something. You spent too many hours in the lab, working on projects for class, for it all to add up to nothing. He gives you the attention you seek. Also gives you a soft kiss on the left cheek. You put your number in his phone because you don't want to be alone, but he doesn't hit you up all week. Turned down for what? That's what your girls say. It's his loss he didn't hit you up. That nigga's probably gay. You let it go. She looks for comfort in the form of someone's comforter. She let one man hit and then the next week they all come for her. She embraces it all. Takes pics facing the wall with her booty up in the air. Swimming in numbers and letters, every encounter is better. If you keep her cup full, she's a good time and all is fair. Seeing this, he feels like he really missed out on a golden chance when that liquor spilled and messed up that phone that was in his pants. See, he wanted to talk to this girl, but he never made a move, so now he's stuck, texting everybody like, "Hey man, what's the move?" He just wants to go out, show out, and get back on that horse, but he's a little bit rusty, and his 15 minutes of fame has run its course. Eager to end this dry spell, he has one trick up his sleeve. He's 21, surrounded by a bunch of kids who are 18. So, you pitch in for bottles, use the throttle to turn up, lighting blunts from the flames from the bridges you have burned up. Everybody likes you now. You get Instagram like somehow. Just show up with that right decal, draped over that vodka. You can pick and choose like no one else. You can leave some girlies on the shelf. You got every flavor of booze to melt. You're the wasted Willy Wonka. But while your cup is full of juice, you feel empty because the truth is that these people only fool with you while you on 10. If you turn down for just a second, then somebody else will beckon and your status as the man is erased. You're not comforted by the thought that loyalty can be bought and anybody with a bottle can easily be replaced. With that in mind, you take that shot to the head. You want to get away from all your troubles, but you didn't eat earlier, so now your stomach starts to bubble. Tried to make it to the bathroom, but you just couldn't do it. That turn up turned to throw up, and everybody says you blew it. You wake up to the morning to a bunch of texts and calls that you don't even remember. But apparently, everybody had a good time. Said you was the life of the party. You were turned up. You remember it hardly. You fake a smile and keep it pushing. What you do remember is being at home all alone until some freshman that you didn't even know was calling up your phone. You remember it vaguely, and they were asking about the details of what this night would entail. Slowly but surely, you start to recollect because the convo started a little bit like red Solo cups? Check. Bottles? On deck. The turn up.